February 13th, 2024, Florida. A trooper in a marked unit spotted a motorcycle with no plate and moved in with lights and sirens. But instead of stopping, the rider hit the throttle, a split-second decision that quickly turned into one of the worst choices of his life. The motorcyclist swerved off the highway at reckless speeds, unaware these could be the final seconds before it all came crashing down. Miraculously, the motorcyclist survived the crash and was immediately transported to the hospital, where he made a full recovery. Once cleared by medical staff, he was taken into custody and booked into jail. Chases in Europe are rare, but when they happen, they're unforgettable. This wild pursuit in France kicked off when a cop on a sport bike spotted a speeding motorcyclist. The suspect refused to stop, turning the freeway into a frenzy of weaving high-speed chaos that put everyone at risk. We don't know the exact speed, but it was way beyond safe. One wrong move could have ended in tragedy. The suspect was gambling with lives, taking dangerous risks at every turn. The chase came to a crashing halt when the suspect lost control and went down. He was quickly arrested and, surprisingly, walked away with only minor injuries. What do you think about this high-speed madness? November 18th, 2023, Arkansas. A trooper responding to a crash on I-49 clocked a black sport bike flying by at 108 miles per hour. Moments later, the same bike reappeared, now weaving through traffic and joined by a second white bike, both without plates. As the trooper closed in, the black bike's rider gave a signal and hit the throttle. The chase was on.
Taking 612 eastbound. Light traffic. Notify, Springdale, Springs. 822.
Despite the rider's skillful maneuvers, He eventually slowed just enough for the trooper to make his move. By getting ahead of the bike, the trooper helped box the suspect in, allowing backup to close the gap and end the chase safely.
Kill your siren, kill your siren.
Get off the bike!
The suspect, identified as Zachary Bennett, was taken into custody and placed in the patrol car after a brief search. Troopers Walker and Miller stayed behind to wait for a wrecker to tow the motorcycle. Bennett was transported to the Benton County Detention Center and booked on multiple charges, including felony fleeing with substantial danger of death, speeding, improper passing on both the left and right, reckless driving, unsafe lane changes, and failure to yield to an emergency vehicle. December 26, 2022, Georgia. A trooper spotted a black motorcycle with no rear tail light and a suspended registration. The rider, dressed head to toe in black, seemed unaware of the trouble ahead. As the trooper activated lights and sirens near Burton Road, the motorcyclist initially pulled to the shoulder, but in a split-second decision, dropped low and took off, kicking off a high-speed pursuit. The suspect lost control of his motorcycle and crashed into a car ahead, launching him into the left lane. The trooper quickly called for EMS and reported the crash to Troop F at first. The suspect, identified as Stephen Wilson, was breathing, but soon stopped. Despite the trooper's CPR efforts, Wilson succumbed to his injuries. What began as a routine stop ended in heartbreaking tragedy. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe now, turn on the bell, and stay locked in. The next wild pursuit will blow your mind.